Discipline isn't about being perfect, it's about being consistent, especially when motivation fades. In this 5-part series, we break down the exact daily habits that high performers, athletes, and elite minds use to develop unbreakable discipline. This is part 1, and by the end of it, you'll have 5 concrete habits you can implement starting today. Let's get into it. The first habit is deceptively simple. Win the first hour of your day. How you start your morning sets the tone for the next 23 hours. Discipline thrives in structure, and the first hour is your foundation. No checking your phone, no distractions, just a non-negotiable sequence. Wake up, make your bed, hydrate, move your body, sit in silence. That's 5 victories before the world even wakes up. Consistency here rewires your brain to crave momentum. Second, time block your priorities and do it with intent. Discipline isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters most first. Each morning or the night before, list 3 high-impact tasks. Assign them exact time slots. No guessing, no reacting, just showing up and executing. Distraction loses its power when your day is already spoken for. Every disciplined person faces resistance. The difference? They don't negotiate with it. Whenever your mind resists a task, commit to doing just 2 minutes of it. Start the workout. Open the book. Write the first sentence. Action defeats inertia. 2 minutes is all it takes to tip the scale from procrastination to progress. Discipline dies in hidden friction. Every evening, conduct a brief friction audit. What slowed you down today? What pulled your focus? What made discipline harder than it needed to be? Identify one friction point and solve it. Maybe it's your cluttered workspace. Maybe it's a distracting app. Remove it. Adjust. Refine. Discipline is not just effort, it's engineering. Finally, do one hard thing every single day. Not because it's fun, because it builds resilience. Call the client. Take the cold shower. Speak your mind. Discipline isn't built in comfort. It's forged in discomfort. Train your mind to do what it resists, and you train your life to move forward, no matter the cost. Discipline is not a gift. It's a daily decision. These 5 habits, they're your starting line. Practice them consistently, and you'll be shocked at who you become. Discipline is not a trait you're born with. It's a system you build. One decision, one habit at a time. The first 60 minutes after waking are sacred. They set the tone, tempo, and mental clarity for everything that follows. Disciplined people don't begin their day reacting. They begin by creating. Whether it's cold showers, meditation, journaling, or a focused workout, they invest that first hour into self-mastery. No distractions, no notifications, no compromise. Make it non-negotiable. Guard your mornings like your life depends on it, because your future does. Every day, before the world pulls you in 20 different directions, ask yourself, what is the one thing I must complete today, no matter what? This is not about doing more. It's about doing what matters. Unbreakable discipline means having the clarity to prioritize and the will to follow through. By consistently executing one high-impact task daily, you rewire your brain for focus and train your identity around completion, not busyness. Discipline isn't just about action, it's about attention. What you feed your mind becomes the soil your thoughts grow in. Set strict boundaries around what you consume. Social media, news, gossip, even idle conversations. Instead, fill your mind with books, long-form content, and information aligned with your goals. Guard your attention like it's currency, because it is. Disciplined people don't fear failure, they frame it. Every setback is studied, not shamed. Build a daily habit of reflection. Ask, where did I break my word today? What caused it? How will I adapt tomorrow? This simple loop transforms mistakes into data and data into mastery. Failure only weakens the undisciplined. For the disciplined, it's feedback and fuel. Discipline isn't just about how you start your day, but how you end it. A nightly shutdown ritual protects your mind from burnout and your body from fatigue. At the end of each day, review your wins, reset your workspace, disconnect from digital noise, set your intentions for tomorrow. This ritual signals your brain, you did enough today. Rest is earned. Sustainable discipline is built on restoration, not just hustle. Unbreakable discipline isn't an act, it's an ecosystem. These 5 daily habits may seem small, but done consistently, they rewire your identity. In the last episode, we explored the daily habits that forge discipline, but here's the truth. Habits alone aren't enough. Behind every action is a belief, and behind every disciplined person is a mindset designed to endure. The mindset shifts that make discipline effortless. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself to act. It's about becoming the kind of person who naturally acts that way. Don't just say, I want to write every day. Say, I'm a writer. Writing is what I do. Discipline becomes effortless when your actions align with your identity. The undisciplined chase motivation. The disciplined ask, who am I becoming? Most people are addicted to results. The disciplined fall in love with repetition. They don't focus on losing 20 pounds, they focus on showing up to the gym. They don't obsess over a finished book, they fall in love with the writing routine. Discipline becomes sustainable when the process is enough. Chasing outcomes will burn you out. Trusting the process will build you up. In a world addicted to speed, the disciplined play a different game, the long game. They think in decades, not days. They measure progress in patterns, not moments. Setbacks don't break them, because they're not in it for a dopamine hit. They're in it for legacy, mastery, integrity. If you want unbreakable discipline, extend your time horizon. Trade urgency for patience, because slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. Discipline is not ease, it's not comfort. It's choosing what's right over what's easy. The disciplined don't avoid resistance. They expect it, even welcome it. Every uncomfortable action you take sharpens your identity, and every comfort you surrender strengthens your will. Growth and discomfort are inseparable. Want to be mentally unshakable? Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Feelings are fleeting. Commitment is foundational. Disciplined people don't wait to feel like it. They've already decided, and their actions don't negotiate with their emotions. Every time you act despite resistance, you send a message to your subconscious. I'm in control now. This is the heart of unbreakable discipline, choosing action over impulse, principle over preference. Discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about being aligned. Align your mindset, and your actions will follow. These 5 mental shifts, they don't just change behavior, they change identity. This is where most people fail. They try to grind their way to discipline while their environment quietly pushes them off track. Your environment is always talking to you. The question is, what is it saying? If your phone is on your desk, it's saying, check me. If your journal is open and ready, it's saying, reflect. Discipline doesn't begin with effort. It begins with a cue. Want to install a new habit? Tie it to an existing one. After brushing your teeth, stretch. After coffee, write. This is called habit stacking, and it makes new behaviors frictionless. Design your space to prompt discipline. Make the right actions easy, make the wrong ones hard. This is the hidden strategy behind disciplined people. They don't rely on self-control, they eliminate temptation. Remove junk apps from your phone. Block distracting websites during work hours. Put your phone in another room when you need focus. Less friction, more follow-through. Discipline isn't about saying no 100 times. It's about setting things up so you never have to. What gets scheduled, gets done. What gets repeated becomes routine. The most disciplined people live by structure, not by will. They use time blocking to protect their focus. They create checklists for their morning and evening rituals. They automate routines until they run without thought. Freedom doesn't come from chaos. It comes from clarity, from knowing exactly what needs to be done and when. Left unmeasured, behavior drifts. Discipline needs a mirror, a habit tracker, a daily log, a weekly reflection, or even a friend who checks in. The goal isn't guilt, it's awareness. Because when you track what you do, you own what you do. Accountability is not punishment. It's protection against the part of you that forgets your standards. Your surroundings shape your standards. Cluttered environments produce scattered minds. Chaotic spaces breed chaotic habits. Design your environment like a temple for focus. Remove visual distractions. Organize your tools. Only keep what reinforces your goals. Every object in your environment is either a distraction or a cue. Choose wisely. Discipline doesn't have to feel like war. It can feel like flow, when your environment works for you, not against you. You don't need more motivation, you need better systems. And when the right habits meet the right environment, discipline becomes automatic. Until then, design for success, remove friction, and let discipline become who you are, not what you force. Discipline isn't built in bursts of motivation. It's carved into your character through the small, deliberate choices you make every single day. Habit 5 is deceptively simple, yet deeply transformative: daily reflection and self-alignment. At the end of each day, take 10 quiet minutes. Ask yourself, did I live today aligned with my values? Where did I slip? And why? What can I do differently tomorrow? This is not about guilt, it's about awareness. Reflection turns vague intentions into measurable actions. It allows you to recalibrate like a compass, always realigning with your true north. Without reflection, discipline can become mechanical. With it, discipline becomes conscious, intentional, and sustainable. When you reflect, you reinforce. You're no longer just following habits, you're understanding them, refining them, and building discipline that isn't just unbreakable, but unshakably yours. This habit is where mastery begins. Let's recap what we've built together. The morning anchor: start with intention. Strategic discomfort: choose challenge. Single tasking ritual: eliminate distraction. Micro wins: build momentum. Evening reflection: align, refine, grow. Discipline isn't reserved for the extraordinary. It's forged by the ordinary, those who commit to showing up, especially when no one's watching. If you've made it this far in the series, you're already ahead of most. The question is, what will you do with this? If this series resonated with you, subscribe for more grounded frameworks on mastering the mind and building the life you were meant to lead.